This poem is from my new book, The Way In, which is just out with Gallery, and it's like the last book, of all places. The poems in it are interested in trying to get bits of songs and bits of stories into them, as well as the kind of lyric impulse, which I love in poems. The first poem I'm going to read is called Shed, from it, and it's a poem dedicated to my editor, Peter Fallon. Shed. I bought the shed for a song off a neighbour who stopped using it after he paved the garden. He'd inherited it or got it somewhere he couldn't remember, not that I gave a second thought to its origin. It was heavier than it looked, so he helped take the roof to pieces. After an hour, prying out each crooked tack, we levered off its grey-green sandpaper stiffness and rested it on the drive like a book stranded on its back. The neighbour, looking at his watch, said, "Let's push," and the four walls and floor did move, a little. In front of the garage, sweating, feeling each ounce of the previous night, we saw too late it was too big to go through. We counted the nails but couldn't. They were like stars, more the more we looked. Heave it over the garage, and down he joked the garden path to its resting place under the magnolia. No joke. We made a ramp of the ladder and inched this half-ton pine crate up and out of the road. The scraped flat garage roof pitched under our careful feet. 2 euphoric beers later, after we'd lowered it into place, we agreed on 20 quid. Every so often, he still calls in. Today, he's selling up and getting out. He asks about the shed. I say it's fine, so half hidden by the April gusts of leaf and petal, he can hardly see it as we look out the window at where it leans against the fence. Painted green, the unlocked door opening on the lawnmower and half-full cans of paint and petrol, pure potential evaporating into the air. But work makes work. Paving the lot he volunteers makes more sense. I'm offering him a cup of tea when, before he can collect himself, he starts to resent the 20 quid and leaving the shed behind. It was, he says, almost free.